Hello boys and girls. Our grammar topic for today is modals. Okay, what are modals? Modals are words that we use to show ability to kebolehan, alright, to show ability, to show permission, kebenaran, nak mohon kebenaran, request, permintaan, offers, tawaran, and suggestions, cadangan. Okay, these are the words that we use to show those different situations. Okay, basically these words will make your sentences and the way you speak, the way you write to sound more polite. So dia akan bunyi lebih sopan sebenarnya, tak nampak, tak bunyi biadab sangat. Okay, firstly we are going to look at ability. Okay, so as I said just now, ability refers to kebolehan kamu. Alright, we use can to talk about ability in the present or sekarang, kebolehan. Okay, and could to talk about ability in the past, benda yang lepas. Okay, we use be able to talk about ability in the present, past or future. So be able to digunakan untuk 3 situasi. Okay, present, past and the future. Okay, now look at the example here. She can drive a car, or you can also say she is able to drive a car. Okay, you can choose 2 because this is the present. Okay, in the past form, kamu akan gunakan I couldn't write when I was 3. I was not able to write when I was 3. Was 3, so this is past, kebolehan yang dah lepas. Okay, next we can use could. Alright, could or was and were able to talk about general ability in the past. Okay, again past tense, dululah benda yang kamu boleh buat dulu. Okay, to talk about a single completed action in the past. Okay, satu perbuatan yang dah selesai pada masa dulu, we must use either was or were it. Okay, able to. Alright, example, he could read. Okay, he could read when he was 4, or you can say he was able to read when he was 4. This is for singular. Okay, seorang. Kalau plural, kamu kena gunakan were. They were able to catch the kidnapper. So ini semua hanya single completed action. Okay, benda yang dah berlaku at that particular time in time. Okay, dah lepas, benda yang dah lepas. Alright, now we go on to permission. Kamu nak mohon kebenaran. Okay, for very simple thing. For example, like in school, when you want to go to the restroom, how do you ask your teacher to go out? Okay, this is the proper way. Ini cara yang betul untuk kita nak mohon kebenaran. Bukan setandas. Cikgu tandas, no. Okay, in English, we use can, could or may to ask for permission, and can or may to give or refuse permission. So ingat, ini kita nak mohon, okay, dan kita nak benarkan atau kita nak tak bagi kebenaran, sama. You can use can, could or may. Look at the examples. Could I go to the park, Dad? So budak ni tanya ayah dia, ayah, boleh saya ke taman? You can visit the prisoner. So this is to give permission, yang tadi itu to ask. Okay, you may not go into the prison. This one is refuse, tak bagi. Okay, tak bagi. So, okay, go on. We use can or be allowed to talk about permission in the present, sekarang, future. Future tu masa depan. For example, you can, okay, you cannot, okay, you can't be allowed to come back into this shop ever again. Or you can change to, you won't be allowed to come back into this shop again. So ini untuk nak bagi atau nak refuse permission. Okay, continue. When you talk about the past, untuk cakap dengan masa yang lampau, we use could or was, were allowed to for general permission, and was, were allowed to for permission on a particular occasion. Particular bermaksud tertentu, occasion ialah peristiwa atau event tertentu. If you look at the example, she could stay out late whenever she wanted, or you can say she was allowed to stay out late whenever she wanted. You can also say she was allowed to stay out late last night. Okay, so tertentu, semua ni dah ditentukan. Late whenever she wanted, this one is for general, and if you have late last night, this one is particular occasion. What about to ask for requests or to make offer or to make suggestion? Okay, kamu nak buat permintaan, kamu nak bagi tawaran, kamu nak mencadangkan sesuatu. Apa yang kamu boleh guna? What can you use? Okay, it is almost the same thing too. We'll be using a lot of can, could, and will or would to ask someone to do something for us. Very simple example, can you pay this parking fine for me? Kamu tanya orang tu, boleh tak tolong bayar benda ni untuk saya? Could or would you tell the detective I'm ready to answer his questions now, please? Next. So sorry. What I want to tell you is you can change between could and would depending on the question. Kamu boleh gunalah mana yang kamu nak. Next, we can use can, could. Can, could, shall I, or would you like me to offer to do something for someone. Okay, kamu nak buat sesuatu untuk seseorang. For example, can I call the police? Could I call the police? Or shall I call the police? Or kalau nak bunyi lagi panjang sikit, would you like me to call the police? Ini cara yang betul untuk kamu tanya soalan apabila kamu nak buat sesuatu untuk seseorang. Bukannya tanya macam, aku buat ni kat hang okey tak? No, that is very impolite. Ini cara yang lebih sopan in English. Okay. And we use can and could or could to make suggestions, buat cadangan. Kita nak bagi cadangan kat seseorang. You can speak to those probation officer. Probation officer ni macam pegawai yang bertugas di penjara kot, kalau tak silap saya. Okay. You could ask for his advice. So semua ni kamu memberi cadangan. You can either use can or you can use could. Okay. So when do you use modals? Especially in your writing, dalam penulisan kamu, dalam karangan kamu. Sekiranya kamu buat dialog dalam karangan kamu, kamu akan menggunakan benda-benda ni. Okay. Or maybe in your speaking, when you are talking to somebody, especially somebody who is older than you, kamu nak cakap dengan lebih sopan, di sinilah kamu akan menggunakan modal verbs. Okay, so how do you use it? Make sure you know bila yang kamu nak menunjukkan kebolehan, bila kamu nak meminta kebenaran, dan bila kamu nak buat permintaan, tawaran dan juga cadangan. So you need to see. Okay, so I hope this short explanation will help you to understand how and when to use modal verbs.